This here is known as my time. 410 to 15, you're mine.
What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? James has been working a lot, trying to keep focused. His computer kept fucking up, blah 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 blah. What's happening, everybody? So, how's it going? I haven't seen you guys in a couple weeks. Well, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what's been going on. Last video I made, I was just about to go on a 2-day work stretch of over 10 hours each day and I was really tired, and quite frankly, my computer started screwing up and I wasn't really motivated to make the video, or any video for that matter, and you know, I just decided to focus on work for a couple of weeks, get that first paycheck in, you know, and once I, you know, got settled and everything like that, here I am. I mentioned that when I first started making the vlogs again, that, you know, it won't be every single day. There will be times when I need to keep focus on what I'm doing. Doing these videos does take a lot of focus away from maintaining my work. When it gets a little heavy for me, I will have to stop making the videos just so I can maintain keeping a steady lifestyle and not losing my job and shit like that. You guys know how it goes. You've seen how it was last year. When things get a little too hectic for me like that, everything kind of falls apart. So this time around, the videos are kind of secondary. Right now I need to maintain a steady work environment and work lifestyle. So tonight on my way home from work, I closed tonight. St. Patrick's Day today. My fucking let's glorify getting drunk and stupid. Anyway, I don't like St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, on my way home today, I was walking past the club, and there just happened to be a cop car sitting outside. And one of the cops got out and called for me as I was walking past it, and it just happened to be one of the police officers who testified in my trial a couple months ago, for those of you who remember, for my breach of conditions. And he told me, you know, you did a good job in your case, and I went over the transcriptions or whatever the fuck they're called, and you know, you did a pretty good job defending yourself and everything like that. However, he told me that the Crown is repealing the decision of the court. The main reason the judge let me off of the charges was because the Crown, or the prosecution, never stated the boundaries of the park to begin with, and on that basis alone he threw the case out. Now because of that, the Crown feels stupid, like they should, and is now going to repeal the decision. So either the next couple months, I haven't heard anything from my lawyer regarding this, I'm going to have to contact him after the weekend and see on that. But I told him, I was like, you know, I had witnesses, I had written statements, I had video, I had proof, I had everything I needed to prove my case. The only officer who ever stated anything about me breaching my conditions stated, and I quote, "I think I saw him step off the park." And I'm sorry, you can repeal this fucking thing as many times as you want. The problem is, motherfucker, you ain't got a case. You don't have any proof. You don't have any evidence. You have an officer who thinks I might have stepped in a park. You can, motherfucker, repeal it all you want. I have no problems making you look like a fucking idiot. Have at it, my friend. Now on that note, in regards to the whole Occupy, with me working and everything like that, my schedule being mostly at night, I'm not actually able to attend most of the meetings anymore. I've gone to one meeting in the last month or so, which was just a couple days ago because I had a day off and I showed up for half of the meeting. I kind of feel bad that, you know, I got the whole Reoccupy meetings going, and you know, we got them set up and scheduled and got people coming and got the whole basis and idea and format set up and all that, and then I can't even go because my ass went out and got a job. But you know, they understand that, you know, they understand the person that I am and the trials that I have to go through. So they're being really understanding and not just treating me like everybody else who has an opinion but isn't willing to show up and do anything about it. So once everything gets heavy and once I get a set schedule here at work and everything like that, I'll be able to start getting more involved. But for the time being, Occupy is put on hold for me. I'm still going to try to get involved and volunteer where I can, but for now it's mostly just a side project or a side hobby or whatever you fucking call it. I don't know what it's called, but it's just there for me to go do whenever I have the time. Now, there's just one more thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, and that was YouTube. YouTube. I have noticed, well, let me start from the beginning. When I first came onto YouTube, it wasn't really as popular as it has been. You know, people were just starting to get onto it. People were starting to realize there's more to it than just kitty cat videos and stuff like that, right? And, you know, the daily vloggers were starting up, and, you know, the popular YouTubers that are really popular now were just starting to get going and so on. And, you know, for a while there, you know, it was all up, 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 nothing but up for YouTube. It was all fucking just straight up in regards to usage and people getting paid off of it and people making quality videos and so on and so forth. And throughout the last couple of years, the traffic has increased dramatically and the usage has increased exponentially. However, I've noticed over the past few months that YouTube is starting to slow down a little bit. It's starting to level off. The big push, I guess, for YouTube in regards to users and video creators has kind of leveled off. I've noticed. And you know, before I used to be able to log on to YouTube once a day and sit there for hours and just watch nothing but content. But now I have to actually look for it. I mean, there's still your household names, CTFXC, Shaytards, you know, all the other gamers and the fucking the skit shows and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's pretty leveled off. I got a feeling this summer is going to kind of be a make or break for YouTube in regards to where it goes for the next couple of years. If the traffic continues to rise during the summer, then the next few years are going to be pretty profitable for YouTube. However, I believe that if it slows down during the summer and it doesn't pick up during the fall, then the downfall of YouTube will have begun. Some people might have a different viewpoint of this, and some people might have a different opinion, and so on and so forth. But, you know, I'm just going off of what I see. However, for the first time since I've been back in Eastern Canada, I'm actually working with somebody who understands when I say, I can dance all day. Like, yeah, I said that the other day. Some waitress said something, and then I looked at her. I was like, I can dance all day. And then a buddy next to me just fucking burst out laughing. He's like, I cannot believe you just busted out that cultural reference. He's like, that's fucking amazing. And then I just started going off on all my YouTube references and sayings and jokes and stuff like that. And he actually understood all of them. And he's up on YouTube and the people on it and everything like that. So it's kind of fun. It's really enjoyable. I haven't had people around who really were knowledgeable about the YouTube community, and to be able to work with somebody who actually understands and knows and is knowledgeable about the YouTube community, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. It's put a lot of vigor back in my enjoyment of YouTube, because we can talk to each other and, oh, did you see this video, or did you see that video, and shit like that. And he watches some of my videos every once in a while, so I really enjoy having that around. You know, for most of you know, I don't have any friends. I don't go out and party. I don't do anything. I go to work, or I go to Occupy meetings and shit like that. That's it. So when I go to work, or when I'm at work, you know, that's my social aspect. That's where I talk to people. That's where I interact with people. And for the last little while, not having anybody I could relate to in regards to the stuff I was doing at home, in regards to YouTube or all the online stuff, it was really difficult because I couldn't converse with the stuff that I was enjoying. I couldn't tell somebody I like this, or, you know, I couldn't talk about stuff that I personally enjoyed doing. And it made it very difficult. You know, I would sit here and I watch something on YouTube like a epic rap battle, and then I would go to work and I couldn't talk about it because nobody fucking cared. But now that I have somebody who actually understands and who knows what epic rap battles are, and who knows what boom headshot means, it makes working really enjoyable. It's fascinating, the difference it makes. And on that, and with that being said, I'm actually enjoying this job. I mean, there are annoyances like every job here and there, but for the most part, they're very little. It's a pretty professional and well-run restaurant, and you will have your slackers here and there, and you will have people who are only there for certain reasons. But for the most part, it's a very, very good place to work. The work is easy, the pay is good, the hours are decent. I can't complain, you know. And with the way that the last year has gone for me in regards to money and security and shit like that, to be able to say that I have a job that I feel comfortable in. It's a nice feeling, and you guys have seen the types of jobs that I've had to put up with over the past few years or so. I've had to put up with complete and utter bullshit everywhere I fucking go. So for me to be able to go to a job and actually relax and enjoy myself, it's a nice change of pace. And I'm pretty sure you guys can notice a change in how I talk and everything right now. Because for the last while in my videos, I've been pretty pissed off at things. I've been pretty annoyed, and it's nice to be able to joke and laugh and smile about things for once. Because things have been really difficult for me. I've had a really rough time over the last little while, guys. And it's taken a lot for me to get through this. Whether it be the legal battles with Occupy, or just keeping jobs, or just even paying my rent or my internet bill. You know, things have been really difficult for me, and I say this a lot, but you know, having the support from you guys and the people online on Facebook and Google and Twitter and all that, you guys' support helps get me through. You know, because like I said, I don't have any friends, I don't have any support group or anything people I can go talk to and shit like that besides work and the random Occupy thing. But you know, having you guys around and being supportive and shit like that, it really helps. So I'm hoping that with everything going a little better than it was before, I'll be able to maintain these videos like I was in the past and not hit road bumps like I did a couple weeks ago. Sorry I went 2 weeks without making a video, but you know, I had to keep my focus and my fucking computer and everything like that. I'm saving up for a new laptop or a new desktop. I'm fucking done with this goddamn laptop. This thing, when I get my new fucking computer, I am beating the fucking shit out of this laptop. Motherfucker, you're gonna get the beating of your life. Anyway guys, that's enough for me for today. I have a day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to go outside. It's supposed to be a nice day, so I'm gonna try to go out and enjoy it. Hopefully it's not too windy, like it's always fucking windy in this town. Stay strong, stay wise, you wankers. Peace!